Mounties.
Oh, you best believe we have a classic in store.
One of these
And
teams
it's
will
raining.
represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll take it past
There
the
was just
25
no blocking
and up
on
to
my
the
dude.
28-yard line.
And he's
now it
injured.
looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They'll run on first down. Bentley.
No, wrong button.
5
I
yards on the game's
accidentally
first play,
tapped
second
square.
down.
Despite the blitz, they're still
I was
able to
trying
put up a
to
nice
stiff
solid
arm
game.
there.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
No way.
Second down, but this one is incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he
Bye,
predetermined
Barnett.
where he was going to go with the football.
Barnett
Yeah,
a
he
starter or
wasn't really
just your
going through
returner?
progressions. He wanted to go to
I think
his
he's
top
just a
guy. You do
returner.
that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
This is
So
going to be
defense
another
able to get off
low-scoring
the field
game,
here on
isn't
third
it?
down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Ooh. Okay.
Not too shabby
He just
here. This will
didn't get
skip
there in
out of bounds
time.
at about the 12-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Off the play fake. Wilkerson. This complete to Langford. And he's taken
No.
down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard
Not one of my tight ends.
Ready up.
Anything but one of those guys.
On first down, it's Frazier. And he's going to get hit at the
Okay,
line of
what did we
scrimmage and
learn?
driven backwards.
Nothing yet. He's
No
actually
gain
in
on the play
critical
there,
condition.
Second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, Wilkerson. He's got his man on the crossing route. His
Hit
first
the hit
catch in
stick.
this
Oh,
NFC
he's dislocated
championship
shoulder.
game, and it's a first down.
People are dropping like
A lot of
flies out
tight ends
here.
just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space,
Already,
and kind of body
like,
people away and catch
first
the
two
football.
drives,
But not
2
this
people
guy.
out
He's a
for the game.
refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my
Pass that
God.
should have been intercepted.
That was my free safety, too. He can catch the ball.
Tremendous coverage there.
He just sticks
did
up
not
one
catch
big
the
paw.
football and complete the interception.
Just
But what do they
stops
say all
it.
the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And he'll be taken down across
Fuck,
the
you got me
50
there.
at the 45 in enemy territory.
Blocking went outside.
12 yards
I
there
went
on the first
outside.
down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Push.
The first down run not going to get them a whole lot, maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed
What's
up
that?
because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
What's it
that
on?
play.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
Does it
They'll
work
get
on
this
the
one
Roku?
down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
What?
23 yards the pickup
I would
there.
try it on there
They
first,
all
and
came
then
together there.
if you need
In-breaking
it,
route,
then
drove
I can
it
hop
with
off.
excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
That's what the commercial said.
Off play action, Wilkerson. And this is
You
gonna
gotta be
hauled
joking
in.
me.
Oh, what a catch at the
Had it
10.
over his fucking helmet.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on
What's
those
that?
last 2 plays. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll
Yeah,
say no
sounds good.
gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken
0-0.
them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
About,
Now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone.
I
Couldn't
didn't
do
ask
it
the
there.
group
It'll be
chat.
interesting to see. Offensive lines have
but
a
I know
pass block
Aiden's
a lot
out of
on this
town.
drive. Will they be able to revert
think so.
and fire out and create some space in the run game.
He's in Amsterdam.
A second down throw
Yeah.
for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you
Just
get
like
your
for
backs in the
Thanksgiving, I
shadow of
think.
your goal line, you've got to be physical
Yeah.
in that situation because
The
there's
city.
not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't
know.
complete it on that play. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it, but here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in
Sure, we can
announcing
try
a
it out.
firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
I'm coming. Here I come.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll run on first down. Bentley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll
I see
leave
you're
him with
trying
a
to run the
2nd
ball.
and 3.
Let me help you.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Bentley. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He juked him, and he'll be taken
Not sure he
down as
did.
that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0.
He still ran right into him. He just missed stripping the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
What?
My.
Excuse me?
At the 40-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand
incredible.
where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
I'm tilted.
23 yards, the
I'm not
final tally.
happy. That's some straight cheese.
Come out throwing.
The sharp cheddar, dude. My man has the ball on the fucking ground.
Touchdown.
Yep, I knew it was tilted.
Great effort there. 37 yards.
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck was that?
Well, partner, that was another
Oh, God.
But for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Everyone's standing. Yeah, with those sky kicks, everyone's standing on the 20 by the time you get to the ball.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10.
That guy slipped. And he still gets the ball.
Incomplete. It's Warren.
No one wanted to guard him then.
The gain there on 2nd down. That was a
This guy's
positive
dead.
play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down.
What?
Oh,
And that will be
What was that?
it was accurate.
He's supposed to curl, and he just didn't throw it so that he would curl.
And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity
like,
missed
what the
there.
fuck
What they
was
were
that?
trying to tell us.
That's kind of like those
game at that point, and they liked
wheel
some matchups
routes.
that they
If you
had,
throw it at the wrong
thought they could
time, it
exploit
just,
them,
I don't know.
Unable to do so on that
Oh,
play.
God.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net.
Oh my God!
On the 6-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10.
Yep.
Wilkerson.
Got a good jump on that one.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now he'll pull it down, and he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2nd and 2. Over the middle, complete. It's Newton. And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
To throw on 2nd down. Wilkerson. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut.
Why does no one get sacks?
Certainly did.
2.0.
And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive
Rolls
line,
out.
you
Nope.
deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
He's going to hit his man out
What?
of the backfield, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
God.
They give him 12 yards and a first down.
I saw you
Fading
covering
away off the back foot, throws it across the field. No one decides to fucking get to him.
I saw the rush. I saw the tight. Oh.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? There wasn't the line that jumped that time, the 2nd level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. 2nd level, probably because they moved up to the 1st level, and that hurts them.
They run the counter. It's Frazier, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break
Stuck
it
at
down.
the line.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Off the play fake. Wilkerson. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Do I have to play man on that guy literally the whole game?
This guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved.
Jesus fucking Christ,
He's
guys.
a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Do you call the fair catch like right away?
Yeah.
Oh.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you
don't want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the
I literally can't recover from this fucking bullshit interception right away in the game.
The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing.
Literally got in my head.
And now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. Looking to throw on second down. Wilkerson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they bring out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And out of bounds, sailed over.
Wow, what?
Right near the pylon.
You can't see that, ref.
Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
It was a good thing you
6
got that
yards
off.
was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Looking to throw. Polk, flush to his right. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And on now is the punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Ready? 90, Wolf. Pilot, 64, weak. 4 down. Hey, down.
On first down, Wilkerson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be.
You gotta be absolutely fucking me right now. He
He
catches that?
So they can trot out the field goal unit for the
Fucking
try
Bruton
before
can't
we get
just
the lockers. So with
literally
2 picks
stand there and take a hit.
On is the field goal unit. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is indeed good.
No, he has to fucking jump back up and throw the ball at the defender.
So we've reached halftime. Who will represent
Oh
the
my God.
NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
There's a ball at the 40.
Dallas trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he's
More
gonna
than
go
9.
out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line.
Was there any reason for me to catch that? No.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is
That's
that
me because your guy
offensive
jumped.
staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. 2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Frazier. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I love going to swat the ball behind the offensive guy.
Strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield.
Oh, no, he got...
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against
He's real happy about that missed interception.
Dropping out in his own blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
I got stuck so hard by your defender.
Back to throw. Wilkerson, he's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
He never went down.
The 17, and a big turnover there as his guys
He
will
just
get the
yeeted
football
it.
back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No buttons pop up, huh?
No, that play for whatever reason is the slowest play ever.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a
a
chance
nice-
to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean,
That's a nice block in the back there.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Start and comes through clean. Oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He sets to fire deep. And
Go.
he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's
What
incomplete.
the fuck, Bruton?
The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring
Push me
in their
forward,
step,
Trent.
doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting.
They're making
everything.
plays on the football,
They've got good
contesting it
starting
right
field
there.
position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 43. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the. It's caught inside the 25, and all the way in.
GG's in the chat. Fuck this game.
A big play there, 57 yards, and his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Oh, fuck.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified,
ball was
and that
slippery.
was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. Throwing on first down. Polk.
Ah,
Now
I
he'll
just
dump
started
it
leaving
to
him
his
too.
running back, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Oh, you're definitely
11
going to
more
throw it to
yards
the
that
other
go
guy.
around, a first down as well. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
That's not an out route.
Now
What the
a
f?
fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
That was the fastest I've ever seen Polk move.
Looking to throw. Polk.
Come back, you little bitch.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back
Well,
in
what
and try
happened to your
keep it
arm,
clean.
dude?
But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability. And a
How old
sack
is he?
resulted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with
30,
something here
31.
on third down. Being chased out left. And the ball is knocked out. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch
Have
the ball
fun
and
with your
play,
trophy.
they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Oh!
Maybe we won't.
Nowhere to escape.
receiver
I
and he
wanted
goes
to hit
down.
stick, but it refused to let me do it.
Sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely
It's like they
extraordinary.
need
Let's
this
just face
guy.
it. This offensive line, flat
By
out, cannot
receiver
handle this pass
straight up
rush. It's been demonstrated
slipped.
time and time again.
Back to throw. Wilkerson forced out to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this will be taken at the 13. Nearly a huge return. As
he wanted to get me that ball.
24 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Polk got his man complete over the middle. It's Lane. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First, the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You ready? 56, Mike, 56. Here we go. Watch time, watch time. Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Polk. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh, no.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he will take it in for the touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in. And it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Come on, let's go.
Especially when our offense actually wants to shoot ourselves in the penis.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wilkerson is going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work.
Or was I down?
Exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. On 3rd down, Wilkerson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest. And a 1st
What do you
down.
want from me, game?
So on the other side of the field now,
Literally sacking his quarterback. He's dying.
Rolling on this drive.
Guy gets hit while he's catching the ball.
Wilkerson dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Newman.
And he
He's
holds
gonna
on
get
to
this
it.
down near the 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Wilkerson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. in for the score. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls
That doesn't
it
even
in.
make sense. I'm mad about that.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Throwing on first down, Polk, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is third down and 12. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. And they'll send out their punter now. He's been one of their few brights. And look at this, it's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
Oh, Jesus.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On first and 10, Polk. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Second down and inches. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
What?
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Just one-armed that.
From the gun, Polk. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. That it's second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Looking to throw. Polk. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I think I've ever seen so many injuries.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Back to throw. Wilkerson.
Oh, God.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.